know, we've had pennies our whole life.
I know.
Everybody in America has since 1794.
We grew up with pennies.
Okay, take a penny, leave a penny. You know, penny sales, I mean, penny loafers, all this stuff.
Exactly.
It's been ubiquitous in American culture for our entire lives. And Bobby and I were both like 39.
Yeah, we were.
Right? And so, you know, it's just part of that, okay? They're ending the penny. And understand, it's not that they're switching over to a different design. They're ending the 1 cent denomination.
Exactly, period.
So the last time the United States ended a denomination was 1889.
Really?
The 3 cent nickel.
Oh, but yeah.
So in other words, we've had a nickel. Of course, for a long time it was a half dime, but it's still the same thing.
Right. 5 cents. Yep.
5 cents. We had dimes. We had pennies. We had half pennies at the beginning because a penny wasn't enough. Half cents, but they stopped those in 1828. I think was it 1828?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, something like that. They stopped half pennies.
Yeah.
So they did pennies, but the last time we stopped a denomination was 1889. We ended the 3 cent nickel, the $1 gold coin, and the $3 gold coin were all ended in 1889. It's the last time we ended a denomination of a coin. So there will be no more cents as soon as they're done with these. Now, people are saying, okay, that's a roll of pennies.
We only have 300 because we started with well over 500, so we're down at the end.
Yeah, you're at 300.
What is shield? What does that mean?
Well, that's just the reverse of the coin. Hang on just a second.
Okay.
So so there's been 3 different reverses on the Lincoln penny. They start off with the wheat penny from 1909 to 1958.
Okay.
Then the memorial penny from 1959 until 2009.
Got it.
And then in 2010 they started the shield cent. They changed the design every 50 years. Well, now it's done. And then there's the obverse. These are 50 gem brilliant uncirculated coins. Now, a lot of people have said to me, okay, they're 20, 25 pennies. I'll just go to the bank. And I said, please do.
Try.
Please do. So I go to my bank, okay, and I go like every 3 days, and, you know, to try to get these. And, you know, it's like a regular bank. It's got big glass windows. Yeah. And they see me get out of the car, and they just look at me and go, no. Okay. I've gotten zero 20, 25 pennies.
Oh my God.
And I bought $1,000 worth of pennies so far in boxes, and I've got none of these. They're all rolling up the old stuff that they have that's out there. And so the 2025s, because they command such a monstrous premium. Now understand, the United States Mint makes a fair number of pennies. I mean, of cents. I mean, they really do. But the fact is this. So they're going to make probably 1 billion pennies this year. It seems like a lot, right? However, if you're selling them 100 at a time, that's like 10 million. 10 million people can own 100 pennies at the end of the day.
Yes.
There's 150 million Americans that are considered to be coin collectors. Now, we have this for about another 45 seconds, but understand where everybody's going to go is our next item, which is 3 rolls of each. Well, now I don't have where we can do, you know, that many people at 300 coins. At 300 coins.
In the condition.
In the condition. Now you're talking about only 100,000 people can get 300 coins.
All right. So
at 150 million collectors, and people are buying these. And I know people.
Oh, they are, even here.
Oh, they're just going crazy. So people said, you know, I've been selling these about a month now as we've been trying to find these. We finally found.
So Mike said, we're lucky we had any tonight.
We're lucky we have any, because we just can't find these, and they bring massive premiums in the marketplace. So if you said, well, I was able to get.
Does when it, first of all, when it's the end, right?
Right. And here's the thing.
Okay, so this is the